What's up, everyone? So I wanted to start this video off today by saying I have no idea what to talk about. None. I'm not good at figuring out a game plan and figuring out what to talk about. So we're going to talk about the time that I had an apartment and my neighbor was breaking into our apartment on a daily basis and was stealing my son's mother her underwear. He was stealing her panties, going back home, which was next door, and doing God knows what with them. And then he would return them like a library book. He was literally checking out my son's mother's panties like a library book. Returning them, getting a new pair, returning them, getting a new pair. I swear to God, this actually happened. This is a true story. So it started, right? We used to live on the third floor of a dungy ass broken down apartment complex, and there were 4 apartments per floor. So every morning I would take my son down in his little carrier and his little car carrier, and I would put him into the van, and then I would wait for his mother to come down. She would get into the van and then drive off to take him to daycare, and then she'd go to work. And as she did that, I would walk back upstairs and I would go and back into the house. But I was always down there watching them until she came out. So this one particular day, she came out and she got in the car and drove off, and I was starting to go back up the stairs, and I get all the way up to the third floor and I see this 16-year-old kid named Luis coming out of my apartment with a handful of women's panties. And those women's panties were my ex's. I mean, like, he had like six pairs. And I was so shocked. Like, I didn't know what to say. Cause like, you never think about anything like that. You don't think, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do when your neighbor is coming out of your apartment and you catch him, panty-handed with your freaking ex's panties in his hand? Like, it sounds comical, dude. It sounds fictitious, dude. It sounds like I just made this shit up. Like, this is some kind of crazy skit online. But no, this is 100% true. So it took me a couple seconds to register what was happening. As soon as it happened, so like, he sees me, he knows he's busted, so he starts convulsing and shaking and like doing the crying routine. So he's crying and shit, and he's saying, I don't know what's wrong with me, I need help, I'm sorry, over and over and over. And I just, at this point, I didn't know what to do. Should I beat his ass? Should I smack him? Should I call the cops? So I just let him go, because he was doing it on the way to school every morning. And he was watching. He had the perfect view of where the car was. So he was watching when I went down. When she came out, she never locked the door because I needed to go back up. So it was the perfect crime for him. So he was doing this on a daily basis. I got him to admit that. How many arguments and fights that we got in over my ex just not believing that I didn't know where her underwear was, making me look like I did something with it, or I did this or that. It's just, dude, that caused so much damage in my life. It put a lot of strain on my relationship, actually, because all we did was argue, and we argued more. And then me having to continue to live next door to this kid after what he's done, it just made it worse. Because that anger built up in me, and there was no positive, release for it. I mean, it was every day. My anger started to grow and grow and grow. My resentment for him, my resentment for her, for her not being more angry like I am. I don't know. The whole thing just... Anger is a hell of a thing, man. It can affect your body. Anger, in a way, is like some sort of, it's a disease. It can affect your body. It can eat you alive from the inside out. And this kid needed help. He didn't need to go to jail. Told his parents what he did, but they didn't care. The dad was over there beating on him, getting drunk, so it was probably a cry for help. But again, I didn't register that, and I didn't care. I was angry. I carry my anger with me. I carry it. I carry my anger with me. Like my Ridge wallet. Which is a good segue into Ridge Wallet.
This is the Ridge Wallet.
Alright, I don't have sponsors yet. We will, though. Get that Ridge Wallet money, right? Oh, what's the other one too? The men's face wash. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. It's like a box with men's. It's like a men's face wash and like face scrub. It's like you always end up seeing the same sort of like most popular type of ads on YouTube. On mostly every like a YouTuber's channel, you'll always see like the same ads. But anyways, yeah. So that was my experience there. I still wonder where that kid is today. Like, I wonder if he got help. Or if he's doing the same thing to a new neighbor. But yeah, anger is a hell of a thing. It can make you say and do some really vicious shit. Some stupid shit. Just some real dumb stuff, man. So if you're angry today, or you're angry at anything, your boss, something that your wife said, something a family member said, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let go, man. Let go. Because they're not thinking about you. They did the thing. They did the thing that led you to do the thing that now has got you feeling overheated and angry and feeling like you want to rip your clothes off and jump out of a frickin' window. Rip all your hair out. And you know what they're doing? They're at Target. Buying a new tumbler and laughing and checking their Instagram. Like they're not thinking about you. You're not on their mind. They don't care about you. Nobody cares about you. And the sooner that you realize that, the easier your life will get. Obviously, you know that you have family. They care about you. They care about you. But nobody's thinking about y'all. Like no one's thinking about me. There's nobody giving a shit about me, what I'm doing. Thinking, oh, well, I wonder what's he up to? Nobody cares. That's why you gotta care for yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. And that's why this YouTube channel is important. Because we can just grow together. We can talk things out. You know, you can leave comments. I want you to tell me how your day's going. I want you to tell me in the comments. So tell me what happened last week. Tell me. Let me know what your boss did. If you have no one to release it to let it out to me. Let me know. That's what I'm here for. Look, I have nowhere else to be. I have nothing else to be doing. This is my life. I'm going to have a lot of subscribers. I'm going to be successful on YouTube. It's just a matter of time. I have the time to put the energy and effort into it. It's just waiting for y'all to join so that we can go through this journey together. So yeah, you know, remember to subscribe, like. If you want to subscribe, that's cool. If you don't and you want to keep watching, that's cool, man. I'm good either way. But I want you to know I'm still here for you. So, you got something you want to get off your chest? Leave it in the comments. Alright. I guess this is a part of the video where I say my goodbyes and till we meet again. So I guess maybe I'll just leave it at peace, fuggers.